Hey babes, thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video. If you have been drawn here, it's not a coincidence, and believe me when I tell you that your soul and your gifts are extremely rare. I feel like I want to start crying now just getting ready to explain to you about the message that came in, but I'm just going to let the message speak for itself. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and let you know that the video that you're about to watch, the reading, it actually, I was going to do a pick a card, but I was having so much technical difficulties that I was like, you know what, I'll just do this one video or this one reading, because I just felt like that's what Spirit was trying to convey. Like, this is a collective message, and that those that are in alignment with this message, that they're gonna find it. So so that's what I'm doing. Also, really quick, if you guys want to skip ahead to the actual reading, I will put the start time for the reading in the comments and in the description box. But anyways, I wanted to tell you guys that I haven't gotten enough people participating in the Halloween gift basket giveaway. And so I was thinking, you know, if I have to do it after Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas, I will. I want this to be like more people participating to make it more fair. So those of you, the couple of you that have participated in trying to win, if I don't have enough people to do the giveaway, by the end of the week, I'm going to send each of you your own manifestation necklace, and I will also put in there directions on the best way to work with that necklace as well. No shipping cost or anything. It's just a gift to say thank you for being so supportive, and to just show you that somebody out there loves you and wants to give you something for nothing. So, but here's the reading. I thank you guys so very much again for all of your love and support, and may this message truly enlighten, inspire, and heal. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste. Hey everyone, so Spirit will know exactly who will feel drawn to this message, but and they are coming together. Spirit guides, your angels, ancestors, and divine helpers are all coming together to form one collective voice to deliver you each your own individual message. So please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else. And let's get into this. At the end, I'd like for you guys to let me know what messages resonated with you, because I just, it helps to confirm what I'm picking up in the reading. So I greatly appreciate any confirmation you guys could give me in the comments. Show me clearly, Spirit. Messages for the viewers. What spiritual or psychic gifts are they ready to embrace? Whoa. Clairsentience. This is like empaths on steroids, basically. Like, you have that clear feeling, sensing of emotions and energies from people and places, and like you can feel the energy of a house or a home. You can feel other people's emotions. You can even physically feel like their ailments. If you randomly just out of nowhere get a headache, then it could be that you're tapping into someone's energy around you or that you care about that actually has the headache, that type of energy. Healing, so like you can use your clairsentient abilities to also heal others, but you are a healer. You have the power to restore balance and well-being on a physical, emotional, and spiritual levels. And then we have indigo child. Yep, I should have known you guys are indigo children. I feel like many of you are connected or from Venus. And so you have an affinity with the energies of love, beauty, and harmony. And so you are extremely, look, I said I said empath on steroids, right? And look, it says a spiritually advanced and empathic individual, often with a strong sense of purpose and mission on earth. Because you guys are indigo children. You guys are healers, and you have been given the gift of clairsentience to help you on your mission to help heal not only others, but also the earth and those that have crossed over, that are no longer here in the physical, to bring healing on a spiritual level. And so, like, you may even sense when there are spirits that are close to you, you may get this energy of or this sense of not feeling alone or feeling watched. And even as a child, you were able to do this as well. You may have earth or air somewhere in your chart. You're very deeply connected to the moon, and you may even be more of like a nighttime person than a morning person. And so, like, you are able to like really harness the power of the moon, because you can connect with the underworld, and the moon is connected to the underworld. You're also deeply connected to the astral world, and as a child, I feel like you left your body constantly, astral traveling. And even now, many of you are able to do this, and maybe even do it without even realizing it. We have faith. I feel like your spiritual journey and your faith has definitely been tested in this lifetime. And you have, and I feel like that's been all part of your mission, is learning about like belief and faith and religion, spirituality has been a huge part of opening up to your spiritual psychic gifts. More about their spiritual and psychic gifts. Oh. Empathy. Yeah, you guys are all empaths. You are extremely strong. Look, water element. You may also be water signs or have water in your chart. And water in tarot, it represents emotions, which empaths are deeply connected to their emotions. And your gift gives you the ability to understand what others are feeling and experiencing, and you can help those who are suffering, those that are suffering not only here in the physical but in the spiritual realm as well. You have very big hearts. Look at her hearts just glowing. You have very big hearts and very sensitive. Fire element. You could have fire in your chart, and also psychic surgery. So you're able to like heal others through your mind as well. And like you can heal their physical bodies, heal their ailments by using your mind, the intention of your mind, to like even remove tumors, to shrink tumors, to like heal aches and pains, headaches, things like that, by the power of your own mind. All you have to do is just visualize within your mind that part. And look at both of them, like there's just a lot of fire around their heads, and she's got her eyes closed. So, and this one would represent like the psychic surgery, but then she over here, she's got her eyes closed. So like you can even close your eyes and envision like this energetic flame burning up any kind of sickness or ailment. Ancestral. This is the gifts that you have been handed down the line through your ancestors, but there's been a lot of fear of this that has kind of blocked. Your ancestors have passed down their wisdom, but also their fear. And so their fear of religion, of God, has blocked a lot of these gifts. Spirit, how does their gifts activate or show up for them? Because you have a lot to, you're meant to share your gifts with the world, with the Six of Pentacles, to be confident and in yourself and in your gifts, and just step out of your comfort zone to help others, to help the world. How does this gift show up for them? Tell me more. The Five of Wands, how it activates for you, how it shows up for you with the Five of Wands. So you're meant to share your gifts with others, but when others are in turmoil and conflict, I feel like that's when your gift shows up the most. And like, you can really sense other people's anger. You can feel the tension. Like, you can, that's like this, like, extremely strong for you, is and like, you're also meant to, like, to help, like, bring peace to those that are fighting, even if it's two people or two countries or different countries. Like, you're meant to be a source of healing in places that where there is war and strife. I mean, look at this war scene. And so, like, you're really called to come together with those that have opposing views to bring about healing. Something that your ancestors were afraid to step out and do. Yeah. Look at that. This may be something that is handed down through the feminine side of your family. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female. I'm just saying, for you, viewer, this seems like this is something that is handed down from the feminine side. But there's been a lot of fear for the women in your family to stand out and do this. And maybe it is because they were considered witches, or, you know, they were sacrificed. There were losses. What is the block or the challenge here, Spirit, with their gift? The Three of Wands. You may feel as though like there's too much distance. Like, let's just say you want to bring healing to someone that's in another country, but Spirit's like, there is no physical distance between us. You know, we're all connected, which is how I'm able to do this reading for you to begin with, because I don't know if you guys are in the same, even let alone in the same state with me, you know, or in the same country, let alone the same state or the same town, or like here in the same room. You know, it doesn't matter how far people are. Like, you are capable of healing no matter what the distance is. But also, like, I feel like you have been through so many different challenges. Like, you've been to hell and back. And so maybe your your confidence has taken a hit. And there's also this fear that I'm picking up on, of like what other people will think, or if people will think that you're weird if you try to like heal them. It's been difficult for you to find your place in the world. There's this sense of like, I'm afraid that people are going to think I'm weird. I'm afraid that I'm not going to fit in. based on like this ancestral card here and what I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck. Because I got the Lovers, but I also got the Three of Cups and the Judgment card. Look, and there's the Devil, and this would be like the challenge. So it's like, what would other people think? Will I be weird? I won't belong? You know, fearing what other people are going to think, or the judgments of others could be holding you back from fully stepping into your gift and like going out of your comfort zone, or like leaving you know, feeling like, oh, well, this is something God's supposed to do, like God's supposed to heal people, not me. And it's just like, but you are God. And so like these are like long ingrained like beliefs from family that or your lineage that that is like, they were all these healers, but they were all too like afraid to recognize that out of fear of being ridiculed. It's like you may be able to sense when something is about to happen on a global scale. Even you can feel like you can feel when someone is about to like you can feel impending deaths, or you may even have dreams, but you're afraid of like not being always joyful or positive, or you know, things like that. And maybe even there's this expectation of constantly being joyful and optimistic and hopeful. And it's like Spirit saying like there's that need for balance, you know, finding balance between the light and the dark, the positive emotions and negative emotions, and really harnessing the balance of those, because threes can also represent balance as well. Spirit, what is your guidance? What is your guidance for the viewers? All right, so Spirit wants you to step out of your comfort zone, and Spirit is saying you need to learn as much as you can about your gift right now, you know, to really tap in, to master this skill, but also like finding like a mentor or a teacher, someone that can guide you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit's like, look, this is part of your destiny. This is your fate, and this is time for you to step out of your comfort zone and and do things that may make you feel weird or silly, or you know, a little bit what most would consider dark, you know. What is your final message, Spirit, to the viewers of this reading? What is your final message? So needing to like forgive yourself is showing up. Be willing to forgive yourself. There is some past pain that that is keeping you from fully being able to like step into owning this gift. So cancel, clear, and delete. Look, it says only use positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. So there may have been like the negative thinking here feels more like the fear that has been a blockage. And also too, it's almost like Spirit is, I feel again like it's not that you should only have positive thoughts. Like forgive yourself and finding balance in the positive and negative. Like you should not only always have positive thoughts, because that can cause you to become ungrounded and out of touch with reality. And the universe is all about balance. But you can cancel, clear, and delete mean things that you say to yourself or about your gifts or even lack thereof, or false beliefs. Earth angels, so spirit's telling you, like, you are a light worker. You've come to earth to teach, to be a teacher, to share your gifts, you know, to heal, to be a healer. You've come here to do this. So if you have any kind of doubts, this should clear up all doubts, because you are a healer, you are a light worker, you are an earth angel who has come to bring about healing to humanity and to spirits that have crossed over. And so that's part of your life purpose, to be this teacher, the Hierophant showing up here to be a teacher. And two, like, you don't even need to say a word. Like, you can heal through, like, your just being you, your positivity, your energy, your frequency. And you can heal through just being loving and compassionate with others and with yourself. You may also have like some alienation issues, like feeling alienated from your family members or from society or, you know, your peers. And it's like this feeling of being different. There's that feeling of like, I don't belong. And maybe even as a child, you felt like you didn't belong. And as much as you really wanted to fit in, you just felt like there was something different about you. And you are different, and you were never meant to fit in. There's something special about you, because you are this healer, because you are humanity's hope and faith. And spirit wants you to know, like, even though like you have felt like alienated, you're not ever really alone anyways, and that there are other angels that are in this angelic realm that are guiding you, that are loving you, and they accept you unconditionally, even if there's been conditions placed on you. And you are going to be connected with other earth angels that do live among you, that have similar backgrounds and experiences to your own. And your guardian angel wants you to actually ask them to connect you with other like-minded friends. And they say, like, look, if you ask us, you know, because we need you to give your approval, because if you're constantly like pushing people away because you have always felt like the weird one or the outsider, then that's that frequency that you're in. But if you shift your mindset and become open to receiving like-minded friends, and say to your guardian angels, I am open to making friends that are like me, you know, and I ask you to work on my behalf to make that happen. They will. But you guys, I'm going to leave this here. And look, I just recorded a video for my members only channel, my members only video, and it is an adult only reading, and it is about sacred sensuality, but it's also about like healing, and you know how that how to let me say this delicately, but it's like, it's basically like sacred sexuality, pleasure, and the divine power that actually comes from like not suppressing like your desires. And so like it's sexy, yes, but it's also healing, and it's shadow work meets self-love, you know. It's all about like the spiritual side and like your sexual side or sensual side. So yeah, it kind of bridges all of that together. So if you want to watch it, you're going to find it in my members only section. And I'm telling you, like, it is a total vibe. So yeah, very like informative and healing. So, and a little spicy. So, anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for bearing with me as I do this channel message for you guys. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.